Hey, Scott McCutcheon here with Emerald Coast Glass Protection Consultant. What I'd like to do today is take you through a brief overview of a presentation I've put on in the past. It's basically a series about security window film. We look at bullet resistant glass, laminated glass, the pros and cons of these products will be our last video. What I Today we're just going to look at security film. We're going to look at the what things you got to look for when you're looking at security window films as far as glass protection. So let's get started. First of all, you want to look at the materials. This is very key. Not all these products are created equal. One thing we want to look at is construction. When we're looking at these different products, we're looking at how long they're going to last as well as how long they're going to perform. So often you'll have a product that may perform very well, but the problem is it's not going to last very long. So that's a very key element is how long it's going to last, because it's kind of like return on investment. If you're only getting 5 years out of a product, it's not really worth the investment. So we look at these products that have a good shelf life, they call in the window film business. As far as their warranties, you look at the warranties, who's the company backing it, all these different things that go into the construction of the product. As far as performance, like I say, and the longevity of the product. Another big thing that we look at is we look at the testing. Is it been tested by a third party? If you noticed in a lot of these tests that you may see out there, they're done by individuals and not a third party company, which is very critical because they can kind of mislead you on what its capabilities are. So having third party testing is a very critical part of the process. Manufacturers, like I say, how long has the product been out? How long has it had any type of testing done? I mean, there's a lot of things when you're looking at manufacturers, because there's tons of manufacturers that make these products on the market, and it's a lot of them that you think you're getting your money's worth is really not. So be really careful on those areas. Warranties. Who's backing the warranty? Is it the individual company? Is it the manufacturers? Who's actually warranting the product? Durability, cleaning. Does it have a good hard coat on it? Is it a durable product for on a commercial application? All these little things add up to your return on your investment. Once again, we talked about performance. Have they been tested? What's the third party test results? What are the limitations to these products? So often, excuse me, you'll hear on the market that these are bullet resistant products. They're not bullet resistant. So I've never seen any test done that shows these products are bullet resistant. And the testing, meaning that it's done by a third party, credible company that did the testing. So those are the things you got to look at. These are deterrents. These products are deterrents. They're not. Nothing's perfect, and so these are the things you got to look at and take in consideration when you're looking at these various products. So we look at these business models, and the majority of the um, industry is made up of auto tinting. You've heard about getting your car tinted. I'd say probably 90% of the market is auto tinting. Then you'll have your residential window tinting. And sometimes you'll have a hybrid where you have a combination of an auto tinting shop that also does residential, light commercial. A lot of them do solar control, which is a thinner product, which is pretty common in the industry. But there is a big difference when you get into a security expert, somebody that specializes in security window films, and kind of give you a little bit of the difference in the two. One, you're dealing with a thicker film, which is a much harder to install, especially when you get up into 14 mil films. Majority, you've probably eliminated to majority of your companies that don't even look at 14 mil security films. Number two, the attachment. So there's an attachment that goes around the window to help hold the window in place or the door in place. So these come in different types of attachment systems. Not all all of them work correctly. I ran into somebody recently that had called me for consulting that was looking at wood doors. They were actually about to put the wrong product on these wood doors. Luckily, I was able to intervene and help them out. So, like I say, even with these attachments, there's different types of attachments, and depending on the materials that they're being attached to, will make a difference. And we'll get into that in these other videos of what attachments actually look like and how they work. But so these are really key elements. Another big key element is a glazing system. One thing about glazing, which is your glass in your frame, there's different types. There's tempered glass, annealed glass. There's different frames that come apart, and you have to take them apart. So there's a lot to that. This is a system. So we're building a system here. We're looking at glass. We're looking at frames. We're looking at different types of films, different attachment systems. So, like I say, there's a lot that goes into an assessment when we're dealing with security window films. But be aware that there's a lot of companies out there that don't have a very good track record, which is do some research on the company you're working with. That's all I can say. Certifications, very key, very key. So being certified means you got a you've been through two different classes. One is a physical class, understanding the pros and cons of this product, what its capabilities are. Also, installation, how it's installed, how do you install the film, how do you put the attachment systems on, looking at glazing systems, looking at framing systems. There's a lot of that goes into being certified. So these companies that say they're certified, be really aware, be really cautious of what that actually means. Do some research, find out what are they doing in their certifications. I've actually worked with other manufacturers to help in their security program, their certification programs. So a good certification program, like I say, a lot of knowledge in a classroom and learning to make sure these products are applied properly and that you're not overselling them. Telling somebody that they're not able, cannot do certain things is important, because you could oversell these products, which we've seen done in the industry, applications being done wrong, not using the proper films in certain locations. I mean, there's a lot that goes into these certifications, and it's very important that a manufacturer certifies these dealers, as they're called. And the reason why is because they're the ones that are making the product, and the installation is on, the product and the installation both go together. It's kind of the weakest link between the two. So if you don't have that, and that's what we've noticed, and we've done over 100 schools in the last just 3 years. We've done them prior to that, but just in the 3 years, we've done over 100 school assessments. And we hear in the industry, so there's a lot of bad work being done, wrong specifications being done, bad installations being done, bad recommendations of products being put on. So we've seen it all in these last 3 years because it's been such a big market for school security. So that's why I say buyer beware, be really careful on what you're dealing with. So we're here. We're here to help you take the guesswork out of all this. We can help you with specifications. We can help you find the right people that are qualified to put these products on. We can help you work with your architect if you have an architect, facility manager, security people. We worked with all sorts of school administrators. So we're here to help you to take the guesswork. We've been doing this. We're one of the leaders in the country when it comes to glass protection consulting. We're here to, like I say, make your job easy. You're educators, you help students. We're same thing. We're consultants, we're educators to help you make a good buying decision when you're looking at these products. So feel free to give us a call, email us, check out our website. We also have a YouTube video that really goes into more details and different videos we have to educate schools on glass protection. Anything we can do to help you, feel free to give us a call.